Welcome back to another video, guys. So super exciting video today. I get to give you a tour of my new luxury tiny home Airbnb that I just finished building over the last 5 months. Also, you got to make sure you stick around till the end of the video. There's a really cool amenity that no other Airbnbs in the area offer that I haven't showed anyone yet. Just like with the Pacific Bin, my goal was to integrate nature as much as possible into the guest stay because it's such a cool experience to be able to just be totally immersed in nature during your stay while still having some high-end luxuries that come in fancy high-end homes. So when you first arrive back here, you're greeted with this really cool little island that works as a turnaround so you can get your car in and out, and then the parking area here. And of course, in the parking area, you have to have my favorite. All you guys know I'm a big Tesla nerd, but I got the Tesla 220 volt wall charger, which now it's actually the North American charging standard. So starting in 2025, all new EVs will have this plug. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button and subscribing, I've been trying to film this video all week and it has not stopped raining. So we're finally doing this in the rain. Let me show you some of the amenities you're able to access from the parking area already before we even go inside the home. Right off the parking area, there's this really cool windy trail that takes you off to the grill in the fire pit area. So when designing the grill area, I knew this had to be the ultimate dad grilling experience. So you have an absolutely stunning view when you're cooking up the steaks at the grill. So you're gonna wanna make sure you're subscribed because in the next couple weeks, I'm releasing my cost breakdown video. I think you guys are gonna be a little surprised at how much it actually costs. So let's go check out the fire pit. So about 60 feet down the windy rock trail, you're greeted with this nice little round fire pit with 3 chairs, so couples that staying here have a little choice in which seat they take. This fire pit area is one of my personal favorite areas. I love the smell of a campfire. Then there's even a little resident owl that you can hear him hooting out in the forest. It's really cool. This space almost feels like it's out of a fairy tale. All right, now for one of the parts I'm really excited to show you, the inside of the home. So let's go check it out. So before revealing the inside of the home, I do have to thank the sponsor of this video, which I could not have done this build without. Factor has been a staple in building the Cedar Hollow. Now I mean it when I say I could not have done this build without Factor. At the tail end of building the Pacific Bin, my family was mentioning to me like, hey, you're looking really thin, and it's just because I was having to eat out all the time, working 40 hours a week at my day job and 60 hours a week here. 100-hour weeks were just completely unsustainable, and I had no time to go grocery shopping and meal prep. Time is so stinking valuable to me, and to have a full spread of meals show up on my doorstep every week that only take 2 minutes to heat up. Like it's not like those other meal prep programs where you have to make all the food, chop it up, which is great sometimes. But Factor's big selling point to me was that it takes 2 minutes to get a delicious meal. I really can't recommend enough that you guys do sign up for Factor. Not only does it save you so much time, but it actually saves money. When I was finding myself going out to eat all the time in the heat of the builds, I would look at my credit card statement and just be shocked at how high the bill was going. So Factor has done the math, and it is actually cheaper to do Factor meals, which they're dietitian approved meals. Like they're actually good for you. I mean, look at this. Pork shepherd's pie tonight. This looks so good. Not only is it dietitian approved, but it saves you money. I was also finding myself eating the same meals week after week when I was making meals myself. And when I switched over to Factor, it was super refreshing because I would just go with the chef's choice meals and I'd get a whole spread of meals. I could indicate what I like and what I don't like. And I get a whole set of random meals every week, and it's so stinking good. With my schedule constantly changing, it's hard to determine how much I'm gonna be at home for a certain week or if I'm even gonna be at home at all. So it's nice being able to choose from a range of 6 to 18 meals a week. I've been recommending Factor to friends and family way before they were a sponsor of the channel, and cannot recommend the meals enough. They are so tasty. I can almost promise you guys, once you try Factor, you will not go back. I know I certainly haven't. My wallet appreciates that I'm saving money and not going out to fast food. My body appreciates that I'm not eating fast food because they're dietitian approved nutritional meals. It's super flexible to fit my crazy schedule, and it only takes 2 minutes to make the meals and get something freaking delicious like this. Head to factor.com or click the link below and use code DEVONLAURA50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life. 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you're an active subscriber. Check the link out down below. I'm gonna finish my dinner and then we'll get back to the tour of the inside. So as you first enter the home here, you enter the main room, which houses the living room area with the big 65-inch TV, the dining room area, and also the kitchen. So I always found that in tiny homes I would stay in, the kitchens just didn't do it for me. There's always like toaster ovens and like a little cooktop thing that you plug into the wall. And I wanted to go high end with this. So I came up with this kitchen layout where we have a full-size oven, an induction cooktop, a massive big old microwave, as well as an 18-inch dishwasher. I figured we didn't need a full-size dishwasher with this just being a 2-person getaway. And then one of my favorite additions, the panel-ready refrigerator and freezer down there. I feel like having those panel-ready appliances just make the aesthetic of the kitchen. I saw something similar to this style kitchen on Pinterest and I really knew I had to go for it. So I'm gonna be doing a separate video on this kitchen as there's a lot to break down. I'm gonna be doing a full cost breakdown, like per each individual item, how much everything costs, and explaining some of the logic behind it. And it'll pretty much be a bulletproof kitchen design for anyone looking to do something similar. So then we work our way into the living room here, where we have the 7th Avenue super deep couch. Hard to tell, but this couch is so deep that you can have like 2 people laying side by side. I would almost say it's like the size of a twin bed running this way when you pull off some of the decorative pillows. It is perfect for watching movies because you just have so much room on the couch. At the entertainment system, we got a bunch of architectural type books. Slide this guy over. We got a handful of games for guests to play. Got an Apple TV behind this TV here, an Apple HomePod, which really seems to fill this space up with sound, which I love. Next up here, we have the bathroom. So we have a really cool little vanity with a whole bunch of down lighting and behind this weird shaped mirror, which adds a really cool touch of ambient light here. I know you can't tell in the video, but my feet are nice and toasty because we have nice heated floors in here, which is a touch that I will put in every single home I build. It is so stinking nice waking up in the morning, doing your business in there and your feet are nice and toasty. And then in this closet, we have a full stackable washer dryer unit. They're full size. So then next to the laundry machine, we have a huge, really tall shower. The guys at Budget Mirror and Glass almost wouldn't build it because they were saying it was too tall and that having 3 hinges can be kind of tricky with tempered glass, but they were able to pull it off and it looks so sweet. We have this cool tile that's like not perfectly straight, so it adds like a really cool little like earthy feel to it, I guess. And also these fun little tiles on the floor that feel good on your feet because they're like river rocks almost. That is pretty much it for the bathroom. So now heading in to the bedroom on the other side of the living room. La la la. So we have a nice ceiling fan for those warmer summer days. There is HVAC in here, but it's just nice sleeping with a fan on. I love sleeping with air moving. Something people don't talk about with tiny home construction very much is ventilation. Ventilation is so stinking key when you're designing tiny homes, mainly because of humidity. You don't want humidity building up in your homes, otherwise you're gonna have condensation forming on the inside of your walls and windows, which is gonna cause mold. And just end of the day, ventilation is super important, which is why I added this fan here, as well as this fan right here, which this toggle switch controls that fan right there, which pretty much takes all this climate controlled air, pushes it into the bedroom here. So then all the climate controlled air that's pushed from the living room into this bedroom will then seep its way back through the door and just keep changing the air out so that humidity doesn't build while people are sleeping. Here is the bedroom. I got the Thuma bed frame, which I am a huge fan of. Love this thing, love how it looks. It like matches the floors perfectly. But then we have a big mess here because this is all my stuff I gotta get out before guests check in. And then a fun little lamp next to the bed, a little clock. And then these windows, when it's light out, you can just see mossy forest all over the place. So that is the whole inside. Now let's go jump outside to some of the really fun amenities. The back deck, this is where the magic really starts to happen. When designing an Airbnb, I didn't want this to just be a space for people to live. I wanted this to be a space for people to experience new things and nature in a whole other way. So the deck here is over 1,000 square feet, which is more than double the interior space of the home, which ultimately makes the home feel so much bigger having a full U wraparound deck. So if there's one thing I don't skimp out on the vacation homes I build, it is my hot tub. So this hot tub is almost equivalent to purchasing a brand new Camry, which is more than most of the construction supplies used to actually build the home itself. I've learned from staying at Airbnbs in the past, typically hosts just get like the cheapest hot tub out there, and it's either broken or chemicals are too strong or the jets aren't great. But this tub is seriously incredible. You not only have a full wraparound view of old growth cedar trees, not only have jets that run normally, but you have little switches that can toggle whether or not you're aerating the air, which makes it like push that much harder and helps to exfoliate. I don't know, the guy was telling me about it, and it's pretty stinking cool. Let's go pop over to the other side of the deck. And on the other side of the deck here, we have Pookie over here looking absolutely stunning, but we got the Redwood Outdoors barrel sauna that looks so stinking good. So over the last month that I've been staying here, as the home's been livable, I've been using this with the hot tub and also the sauna, which we'll show you in a second. But with a huge push for cold water therapy, this thing is absolutely incredible. The feeling you get when your body's warming up from these like sub-chilled temperatures, and it's supposed to be really good for your circulatory system. So I figured, why not get a cold plunge at the Cedar Hollow? You can see, actually I don't know if you can see, but we just dropped below 40 degrees. The winter months here, this will even glaze over with a little thin sheet of ice. And it's so cool. One thing I just love about all the amenities here is that it seems like the forest is just almost a part of everything. I mean, like, look at this. I got a friggin' mossy branch right in my face. Actually, I probably gotta cut this one or someone's gonna poke their eye on it. This cedar tree here is only a foot or two off the deck, and it just feels like it's totally integrated with the home. Also, welcome to almost springtime in Washington. We just got like 2 inches of snow and it's supposed to be 65 next week. So this is one of my favorite views from the home when it's all lit up. It just looks so dreamy, especially having all these string lights running through the forest. It's just a total dream and just such a cozy little romantic getaway spot. One of the main feature pieces of the home is the Redwood Outdoors barrel sauna with the panoramic glass window. The views from inside the thing are absolutely unreal, and plus being able to partner the barrel sauna with the cold plunge is just a total spa experience. I would argue it's even a next level spa because there's not other people around you. The views are unreal. It feels like a fairy tale when you're inside the sauna. This sauna is my favorite amenity of the entire home. I'm half Swedish, and a couple years ago we took a family vacation out to Sweden, and it was in the middle of winter, and we cut a hole in the ice. We all saunaed together. We all jumped in the Baltic Sea together, and doing this and having the cold plunge mixed with the sauna here just brought back all those memories. So this is the amenity that almost no other Airbnbs in the area have, and that's Mr. Pickles here. He's our friendly little horse neighbor. My neighbor here next door grazes some horses, and Mr. Pickles, who we named through an Instagram poll, loves carrots. So if you do come stay out the Cedar Hollow, make sure to swing by the Red Apple Market, grab some carrots, and come feed Mr. Pickles here. Are you still chewing? He's so sweet. Boy. You want another one? If you're watching this video, that means that the Cedar Hollow is live and we are taking reservations here. So it's the second link in the description right below the factor link where you can click it and go reserve your stay at the Cedar Hollow. So I want to thank you guys for following along this video. Definitely make sure you're subscribed. We got some cool things in the works for what we're building. Not only that cleared section of land over there, but there's something in the front of the lot that we're going to be building that is, I've never built anything like it, so it's going to be a little bit interesting. And also in the next couple of weeks, I am revealing how much all of this cost me. So you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed. See you guys in the next video. Peace. Make sure not get your finger stuck in there.